FCS parents. It is Thursday again, which means another Thursday Thoughts. The first thing you may notice is that my voice is a little hoarse. As you know, we had our 7th through 12th grade retreat last week, Thursday night, all day Friday, and then into Saturday morning. I spent a lot of time yelling. I did also, I led worship for those 3 days, and so by Saturday my voice was just done. It was gone. But it's coming back slowly but surely, but it's still got a little ways to go. But speaking of the 7th through 12th grade retreat, we had a great time. The kids had a great time of worship, getting into the Word, but we also had a lot of fun. We had some competition. The kids were split up into teams. They competed against each other, came up with team names and team anthems and team skits. We had all sorts of competitions going on. So it was a great time. It's amazing when you get the kids to turn off their electronic devices, how much imagination comes out of their heads. It was crazy. They had to come up with a team anthem or team song or a team rap or a team chant or something like that. And one group actually came up with a completely original song along with 3-part harmonies. It was crazy. The kids were just great all weekend. I couldn't have been happier with the way it happened. And the kids from Natomas came down, so the kids from Fairfield and Natomas got to be together, got to meet each other. Some of the teachers from Natomas were there as well, so the kids got to meet some of those teachers. So it was great getting the kids together, socializing, building new friendships and new bonds, and even amongst our own kids, strengthening those relationships and those friendships and bonds that they've already started here on campus. So now, it's now the next week, next Thursday, and it's been a busy beginning of the school year. But tonight, as you know, is Parent Information Night. That's right, tonight at 7 o'clock. So we want to see all of you parents here. We've got a presentation ready to go for you, give you all the new updates and policy changes and things that have changed, and remind you of some of the things that stay the same that we need to make sure that you guys are aware of. So between you and us, we can make sure your kids are getting everything they need for their education. So it'll be starting at 7 o'clock. We'll probably go till about 8:30. That's because after we get done with our full presentation for everybody, we'll break out and you guys will have a chance to go to individual rooms, talk to individual teachers. It is not a parent-teacher conference night, so we won't be talking about individual students in terms of how they're doing, but it's more for parents as a class to come together, go to that teacher, find out the expectations of those individual classes, expectations of those teachers, how homework will be assigned, how communication will take place, those sort of general things. And then if you have specific questions about your students, I would encourage you to get in contact with the teachers individually, and they'll be more than happy to talk to you about your individual students. And then of course at the end of the first quarter, we will have individual parent-teacher conferences. So just keep that in mind. Tonight's not parent-teacher conference night. It's simply a chance for parents as a group to hear from the teachers individually about what they expect in their class. All right, one more thing I want to talk to you guys today about, and that's clubs. Clubs are coming up probably starting next week. I know 1 or 2 clubs are starting this week, and if they are starting, the teachers will have given that information to those students. Clubs will be starting next week. Clubs are great. It's an opportunity for us to expand what we give to the kids here at Fairfield Christian School. We've got all kinds of clubs this year, both elementary and middle school and high school clubs. Some of them cross over a little bit, but we'll be sending out information with the students. I know in the past we've used a Sign Up Genius and things like that to get signups. We're doing things a little bit differently this year, simply because some of the clubs have limits to the number of people that can be in them. And I know last year a lot of students were in, for example, cooking club. There's a limit to that. There's a limit to how many kids we can get inside that kitchen. So this year we're trying to make sure the kids who have not had a chance to cooking club before get that opportunity. So we're doing signups just a little bit different. So you'll be hearing from individual teachers in some cases. In some cases, students will be bringing home information from their teachers about those clubs. But you should be hearing something about that, about those clubs in the next couple days. And we'll definitely have information in our email, which goes home on Sunday. So if you haven't signed up for our weekly emails, make sure you do that. You can go to our website and sign up for those there. It's important that you get those. A lot of information goes out in those weekly emails. So if you're not getting that information, that's a great place to start. All right, so Parent Information Night tonight. Clubs will be starting soon. You should have already gotten permission slips for Dillon Beach. We can't wait for that event to take place. We've got lots more stuff going on, which we'll be talking about tonight at Parent Information Night. So I hope to see you guys here tonight. And then obviously at any time you have any questions or comments, feel free to contact us here in the office. All right, God bless.